your teacher for tonight only, I think.
Yeah, and do you
Yeah.
remember you take my rebel test?
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I remember the name Sarah, so now I can see you.
Mhm. And
Yeah,
remember,
I
I'm
remember.
Chinese, and yeah.
Yeah, that's why Sarah she. Okay, and then
Uh,
oh, this name is familiar, and then you want to study IELTS. Now I remember. I
mhm.
totally remember. Okay.
Yeah.
So why did you choose to study this time?
Actually, my original time is 8 to 7
Uh huh.
7:30, but
Uh huh.
today is Friday and I have a date, so I have to
Oh.
change the time.
Oh, you had a date earlier this evening.
Yeah, and
Oh, okay. Where did you go? Tell me about it.
just have a dinner
Uh huh.
and a little bit drinking,
Oh, and
drink,
a little bit. Uh,
drink.
yeah, you had a little drink.
Yeah,
Uh huh.
and I searched that because we have a labor test before.
Mm.
You are so famous to,
Really?
yeah,
I am. I didn't know that.
because you're always busy, and I
Oh
even can
yeah.
take your class.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
If I'm anyway,
Mhm.
Sarah, I'm planning to have what an added time schedule. Okay, an added time schedule. So
Please.
maybe I'm gonna come in for work like 5 p.m. Yeah,
Yeah.
instead of 8 p.m.
Yeah.
So most probably, if you could, then that would be very great.
Thank you so much.
But not, I mean, I'm not sure when. Okay,
Mm.
I'm not sure when. I still have to, get the approval of the management. So I'm gonna wait for that one.
Okay.
Okay. So, did you have a good Friday?
Mm, yeah, Friday always is very good for me.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So, what are you planning this weekend?
Actually, I will take IELTS test next
Mm.
early early month. Yeah, next how to say next
Next month?
month. Yeah, and
Hmm.
recently I usually go to library in weekend.
Ah, okay. So you study very hard to prepare for the IELTS speaking test, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, let's practice. I see here that you're on part three. Am I right?
Yeah.
Part three, part three. Hold on, my dear. I need to. Okay. Oh, sorry. Wait, that's part three. Okay. So there are some expressions
Mhm.
here. Did you study this part, page 99?
Oh yeah, I only saw the part two.
Okay, I
Yeah.
would like to know if you have some questions so I could help you out with the expressions or sentences that are found here.
Mhm. Uh.
For example, there's a question,
Mhm.
okay, given to you, and it's something difficult. What will you do, or what is the first statement that you will say?
Like let me see or
Again, let me.
let me see. Like when there the question is difficult for me and
Yes, yes. If, for example, the
yeah.
question is difficult,
Mhm.
what would be, yeah, what would be something good to say? Okay, so
Mhm.
you can think right away of what to answer.
I
What
should
can you say?
yeah. I have to say something to take some time for thinking about the
Right,
questions.
that's
Yeah.
true. That is actually a technique. Okay,
Yeah.
so what will you say?
Usually I will say, let me think about it, or
Huh?
I haven't given it much thought before.
Okay.
Mm.
I haven't given it much thought before.
Mhm.
This is if you would if you can memorize this, it's nice. But if you cannot say it easily,
Mhm.
okay, you can say that's a difficult question.
Mm.
But let me think about it.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's a difficult question, but let me think about it. It's
Mm.
the same as saying I haven't given it much thought before. Okay?
Mm. Yeah.
Okay, so it's easier to say that's a difficult question, but let me think about it.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Now let's move on. Okay, hold on. This is too slow.
It's okay.
Okay. Uh-huh. How about on this page? Do you have some questions?
Mm.
Anything that is confusing?
Uh,
Uh-huh.
I completely agree with that. No. Uh,
No?
yeah, I think I should remember this sentence.
What?
I mean, I should practice this sentence.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can see number three, these are similar sentences or expressions. Okay?
Mhm. Yeah.
It's likely that or
Mm.
it's probable that. So
Mm.
if you are having a hard time with the L,
Mhm.
okay, or I don't think so. Can you say it's probable that?
It's probable that.
Okay. It's
Mm.
not too clear when you say probable. Can you say that one more time? Probable.
Probable.
Okay.
Mm.
But it's easier to say possible. Can you try possible?
Possible.
Okay,
Mm.
that's better. So I would recommend for you to use I think
Mm.
that it's possible to or it's possible that
I think that it's possible that.
no. It's
Mm.
better this way, okay? It's
Mm.
possible that
It's
there. Can you
possible
see what
that.
I typed?
Yeah.
Okay.
It.
Or it's likely that.
It's likely that.
Okay, so
Mm.
if you study these kinds of books, what I can say is that try to pick something that you can say clearly or
Mhm.
that is easier for you to pronounce and remember.
Mm.
Okay?
Mm.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't agree with that,
I don't agree with that.
or I completely disagree
I completely disagree
with that.
with
Okay?
that. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. And number five, I believe that.
I
Okay,
believe that. Mm.
if the question is asking you about your opinion or what you think,
Mhm.
okay, in my opinion,
In
or
my
I
opinion.
believe that,
Mm.
okay,
I usually like to say in my opinion.
there, that's
Yeah.
better. Okay, let's try this question.
Mhm.
Okay, the
Okay.
most difficult thing in learning English. Okay, so I will be asking you something like this.
Mm.
What is the most difficult thing for you in
Mm.
learning English?
I think in my case, vocabulary is most difficult for me, and there's how to say, I have to spelling correctly the
Okay,
whole
can you
yeah
say that again?
spelling.
Okay, you
Yeah.
said, I think in my case,
Mm.
vocabulary is most difficult for me. Very good, that's
Yeah.
correct.
Mm.
And then, what are you going to say next?
Uh, I mean, I have to remember how to spelling the whole correct word.
Okay,
Mm.
let me help you out with that
Mhm.
sentence. Okay,
Mm.
you can say, I have to remember
Mhm.
how to
To
spell words.
words.
I
Okay.
have to remember how to spell words.
I have to remember how to spell words.
Okay.
Mhm.
You see, Sarah,
Mm.
it's easier to make shorter sentences. I mean, what I'm trying to point out is try to make shorter sentences instead of longer ones. Because if you make longer ones, you
Mm.
tend to have grammar mistakes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Try to break it down to shorter sentences. Like,
Mhm.
for example, what you've said, I have to remember how to spell the whole word. Okay?
Mhm.
It's better to say, I have to remember how to spell words.
Okay.
Right?
Mhm.
Okay. What else? What are the other reasons why you said vocabulary is most difficult?
Mm, like, cause I'm a Chinese, and
Mm.
the Chinese character have every Chinese character have the meanings. Then I think it's easier to remember. But English word doesn't have meaning. English, the how to say, letters doesn't have meanings. I have
In but
to
the English alphabet.
alphabet. I have to
Uh-huh.
put the alphabet together to make a word.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of different way to compare to Chinese.
Okay, great. That's a good answer.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, I noticed that first of all you said cause because I'm Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
It's better because IELTS is a formal English.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Try to say because.
Because.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm Chinese,
Mm-hmm.
every Chinese character has its
Mm-hmm.
meaning, right?
Yeah.
So, but English letters,
Mm-hmm. English
what?
let
But English letters,
doesn't have meanings.
okay.
Mm.
And then I have to put, I want you to say it again, sorry.
I
Uh-huh.
have to put several alphabet alpha alphabet alphabet
Mm.
to get together to make a word.
Okay,
Yeah.
there. All right. Okay, nice answer. Now, if you notice, okay, but you said, but English letters doesn't. Okay, why is it wrong? It should be don't have meaning or
Mhm.
don't have meaning. Okay?
Mhm.
Not doesn't, it
Ah,
should be don't.
don't.
Okay?
Yeah.
Don't have meaning. All
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
I have to put English letters together to form a word. Very good. That's
To form
correct.
a word. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, I have a tip for you. Okay?
Mhm.
So, if you are answering or if you're going to answer with several reasons why,
Mhm.
right? For example, vocabulary is the most difficult for me.
Mhm.
You will say, or you have several reasons, maybe like three.
Mm.
You
So,
can use first of
firstly,
all,
yeah.
yes, second, and lastly.
Mhm.
Okay? It makes it more better.
Clear.
Okay? All right. Do you have any other reasons aside from that? Is
mm.
that all?
And secondly, when
Uh
I
huh.
put a word in a sentence,
Mhm.
I have to change them in proper proper way. Like, the verb have to be changed to past way, past simples, or some nouns have to change to
Ah.
yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on just a moment, Sarah. It's really good when you said when I put the word in a sentence, I have to change them in a proper way.
Mm-hmm.
Try to stop there.
Okay.
Stop there. Do not explain like nouns,
Mm,
verbs, no more. Okay? It
okay.
makes you like not sure about what you're saying. So
Uh,
try to stop there. And then thirdly or lastly, if you have another reason.
okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Mhm.
And lastly, uh, let me think. Is there any? I think that's all.
Oh, that's oh. So that is not secondly. You can say lastly, right?
Lastly, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. There you go. All right. I want to know if you can still remember the tips that I gave you for this part of the
Mm.
practice.
You say you said first.
You said
Yeah, you said I'd better to make a short sentence to avoid grammar mistakes.
yes.
And
Very good. Next.
next, I have to, if there's several reasons, I'd better to take some, how to say, firstly and
Yeah.
secondly,
Yeah. You know why?
some others.
Because yeah,
Yeah.
if you use the word lastly,
Mm.
the interviewer will
Mm-hmm.
know that that's the end of your answer. Okay?
Yeah.
Right? Because the interviewer will be waiting for you, especially if you didn't say that's all, or you just
Mm-hmm.
stop talking, and it's not nice, right? So
Some.
it's like a message to the interviewer that this statement is the last one.
Mm.
So she's done answering the question. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right.
To avoid
Very
some
good.
awkward time.
Right.
I usually
That's
feel that I'm done, but the teachers always look at me and waiting for another answer.
you see? Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the same thing in the exam or the
Mm,
test. Okay.
okay.
Hmm. Okay. I want to pick this one. Negative effects of fast food. Okay.
Mm,
Can you tell me some negative effects of fast food?
mm, ab- about the fast food, I have to confess that I didn't like fast food very much, so
Mhm.
I didn't eat very didn't eat maybe once a year. Yeah. So I think in my mind, the fast food may be not good for health and even for your stomachs. And
Mhm.
and if the person's fat person, also you will get more fatter.
Again? Sorry.
if you are not that fit, if a person is not that fit, maybe the fast food is worse for their body shapes. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, let's see. You said about the fast food.
Mm.
Okay. Actually, I want to confess I don't like fast food very much. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Let me see. The first part of your sentence saying about the fast food. Okay. Try to remove the about fast food.
Mm-hmm.
I want to confess I
Mm.
don't like fast food very much. Or you can just say it straight that actually
Mm.
I want to confess I don't like fast food very much. Okay?
Mm.
All right?
Yeah.
And I heard you say I think in my mind. It's redundant.
Yeah.
I think fast food is not good for the health.
Mm-hmm.
Or in my opinion,
Fast food is not good for health.
for the health.
For the health.
Yeah. Always use
The
the health,
the
okay? Or
health.
for our health,
For our
okay?
health.
Yeah. And then I heard you say even for stomach. I didn't get your answer about that.
Uh,
Did you say even for stomach?
yeah, but I know this is nonsense.
It's an error, yeah.
Yeah.
If you said it's not good for the health, it's already like
Done.
yeah. Generally, of
Yeah.
course, stomach, the body, right?
Mm.
Okay, so try not to say that, or think before you speak.
Yeah.
Think fast. You need to think fast before
Mhm.
you say something, okay?
Yeah.
Because at the end you will regret, oh, I shouldn't have I shouldn't have this,
Yeah.
you know. Okay. All right, Sarah. Our time is over, my dear. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
But I hope to see you again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, you take care and have a great weekend. Okay?
Okay, sleep
Thank
tight.
you. Bye.
Bye.